The 1999 film The Green Mile is such an emotional journey. I love this one. There are some interesting characters, a powerful story, and more importantly, this is one of the most influential films of the 20th century. So, the story of this one is that Tom Hanks plays a prison guard named Paul who is suffering from a terrible UTI infection. But during one day, a man named John Coffey is brought in where not only does Paul witness him do some miracles, and not only does John change Paul's life, and of course some of the other lives of the prison guards as well. Now, I actually did see some part of this film years ago, but I didn't remember what this one was about. And because this one is so emotional, I actually care about a lot of the characters, especially when it comes to John Coffey. He has a heart of gold and he's not a mean person whatsoever. So when he's brought in for this crime that he actually didn't commit, it actually makes you sad for this character because he's in this difficult situation, but he's not mad at anybody. He's at peace with his circumstances. There are some deplorable characters here. There are some likable characters. The music is amazing. And when it comes to the story, it's just incredible to say the least. And even though it runs over 3 hours, a lot of people have complained about that, but I actually didn't feel the runtime of this film. But even if this one was like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, I still would enjoy every minute of it because the character development is that great. I have to give credit to Frank Darabont. He really knows how to direct prison dramas. Even though I really enjoyed The Shawshank Redemption, this is actually my favorite of the two just because it has such a powerful emotional message to it, and that is, be compassionate. John Coffey is such an amazing character. The late Michael Clarke Duncan did such an incredible job portraying him. John, he is a character that, even though he was wrongly convicted of murder that he didn't commit, he still was at peace with it. He had such an amazing, powerful healing ability. It was a miracle. He healed Paul Edgecombe's UTI infection. He also brought back a dead mouse. And also, he cured a woman's cancer. And I was like, wow, this is so amazing. Like, literally, I really did like that character because even though he didn't survive at the end of this movie, it still was so emotional when he accepted his fate. Even though it didn't have to be that way, I really respected that he wanted to have an eternity of peace, if you will, because he's seen so much evil in the world. Tom Hanks does a great job portraying Paul. I felt bad for him in the beginning because he was suffering from that severe UTI infection, but once that's cured up, he really sees so much compassion in John Coffey to a point where he even, wants to save his life, but even though that doesn't happen, he still feels guilty about it as an old man. Now, when it comes to the antagonist, I hate Percy. This scum was so awful. He literally didn't wet the sponge during one of the execution scenes for the character Dale. So when Dale unfortunately suffers, it was so emotional. But, I ain't really care about Percy just because how awful he was. Then there's Wild Bill. I feel like he's really the secondary villain because he was only there to be all crazy and whatnot. Like, literally, the acting is top notch across the board. And not only that, but I really have to give credit to everybody that had worked on this movie because I don't know the source material that this film is based on. Overall, when it comes down to it, an incredible journey of human compassion, the human spirit, and basically a film that I definitely would say is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Simply because it has such a powerful message that we all should be hoping to aspire in life. I'm giving this film a 9 out of 10. Yeah, this one stays with you long after the end credits. The story is compelling, interesting characters, and just how important the themes are within this movie and how they resonate with people today. I don't have any complaints about this one. It's such an awe-inspiring journey about one man who changes the lives of a couple of people and just how powerful miracles really can be. And that's my review of The Green Mile. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.